Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As I've told you recently, I'm heading out to tour with my band Deadwood Holler, supporting Fiddlers Green on the Acoustic Pub Crawl Tour in April and May. And I just got myself a hard case for my mandolin, and so we're doing a little tour of what's in my case for this tour. Let's start off with the case. It is a Gator molded ABS plastic hard shell case. It's not as nice as a Hoffy or a Carlton or anything like that, but it is also only 315 series Eastman, so one could argue that the case should not be more expensive than the mandolin, and I feel for the amount of touring I will be doing, which will be mostly done by car anyways, this is reasonable protection. I have no doubts that this case will keep my mandolin protected for the duration of this tour. So yeah, this is my case. I've gone ahead and added some nice stickers. Gotta represent the Fellowship of Acoustics, which is not only where I got this mandolin from, but who I also met at Guitar Summit. They're fantastically nice people. If you're in Europe and you're looking for vintage guitars or acoustic instruments or anything like that, give the Fellowship of Acoustics a quick look. They're definitely well stocked and they have lots of nice gear. And they're not sponsoring this video, but they could be. No. And I have a sticker of myself on there, Satsman Dix, my friends in Just in the Mess and the Feel Good McLeods, and also my friends from Tillix, and some political stuff as well, because, yeah. And also this one that says, "We may know," which just means yes, but no. So, now that we got all the outside covered, let's get stuck in and see what I actually carry in my case for this tour. The first things first, there's obviously the mandolin. I've already said it, it's an Eastman 315 electric mandolin, meaning it has a pickup installed, which is very useful for me because I play with the pickup every night. This strap isn't actually a mandolin strap, it's a strap off an old World War I post bag that I modified slightly by adding a shoestring to go around the scroll, and the holes seem to more or less fit, so I adjusted that so it would fit this mandolin, and so far it's done a pretty good job of just staying where it is. Tuning wise, I am using this tiny D'Addario tuner that just lives on the end of my mandolin. They're fantastic, especially for mandolin, because some tuners can get just really bulky and huge, whereas this one just disappears on the mandolin. You don't even see it, and it's right where I want it and where I need it to see the tuning, which is right up in here. Then we get to the first point of contention that most of you people would want to know about. It's picks, and I'm carrying more than two, but these two types of picks. I am carrying the Ernie Ball Prodigy 2mm and also the Dunlop Prime Tone 1.5. I've come to really like these. They just give this sort of glassy top end, but also sort of a little tighter low end than these ones, but we've already gone into that in the pick video, so that's enough on that. And always a couple of packs of strings. I am using the M465 Martin Monell strings on the mandolin. They just produce the sound that I favor on this mandolin. They reduce the sort of tinniness that the Eastman has with any other sort of string, and this string just works better for my taste in sound anyways. So far, this is pretty much everything I carry. There's no tone guard or anything on this because, again, it is a rather cheap mandolin, even though I think upwards of €1,000 isn't cheap for an instrument. I am a professional player. All I want is something reliable, and this instrument is that. And since I play plugged in anyways, I feel the tone guard wouldn't add that much. But if you know anything about that and you think the tone guard would improve my sound dramatically, even plugged in, please leave it in the comments below. So yeah, that's pretty much all I carry inside this case. Apart from that, I will always carry like a little notepad and a pen just to write down songs and stuff and playlists, but this case is really limited in its carrying capacity. It's like it doesn't fit my fist entirely. These packs of strings are too big to fit inside this cavity, which is something to be addressed. Like they sort of kind of fit, but you see this lip hanging out here. Yeah, that's why they live in the headstock space, which is not quite ideal, but yeah, alright, that's what it is. So that's that. That's my setup for tour. Basically, that's all there is. I'm not quite sure if I'm bringing the headrush along to plug the mandolin in. I do have some delays and some reverbs on there, as well as some funky, you know, auto wah stuff. But with Deadwood Holler I don't actually use that, so in all fairness, a DI box will do me just fine. And I could probably get away with just using that and like a stop box sort of tuner to just mute the signal that goes out to the front of house. If you're in Germany and we're coming anywhere near you, it'd be a pleasure to see you out on the road. It's always nice to meet people who watch the channel or who listen to the music out in the real world. Just come say hi at the merch table. We'll be there every night. That should be fun. Also, these are the dates we are playing. Make sure to say hi if you do come out to a show. And if you can't come out to a show, I'm very sure there will be plenty of footage from all of the shows on the channel and on Instagram as well. So yeah, thanks a bunch. Drop us a comment, follow if you like, and then see you next time.